Morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for our Facebook Live on Am I Qualified for an MBA? I'm Riley Hutchison, Assistant Director of Admissions. I am joined by Michael Dixon and Sarah Danaher. We're here today to talk about what makes a qualified applicant. We know that pursuing an MBA is a big decision, and we all want to be here to help avoid any surprises, anything you didn't know about in the admissions process. So this Facebook Live is really to talk about what is a qualified applicant, what can you do to make yourself the most competitive in the application process, and talk about why some of those requirements are there. So getting started, let's start with the why. Michael, let's start with you.
All right. Yes. So why an MBA? I'm sure so many people are wondering that as they're coming to our Facebook Live today. We'll start by saying the MBA degree is the highest regarded degree in the business community. When you're coming in to take on an MBA, you're thinking about increasing your network, your salary, and your courses are a lot more rigorous than the ones that you were taking in undergrad. So it's really preparing you for next steps and taking on your dream job. What about the ROI, Sarah?
Oh, definitely. And just like Michael said, your salary is a big component of completing your MBA. So let's talk a little bit about the return on investment, or ROI. The Jenkins MBA program has one of the top ROIs in the state, based on the fact that our full-time program typically see about $100,000 in starting salaries post-MBA. Now, for our professional evening and online programs, we also see an excellent return on investment, increases of about 20% salaries post-MBA completion. So let's talk about accelerating your career.
Now, one of the biggest reasons that professionals will choose to pursue an MBA is to take that next step in your career. It could be you're entering the workforce and you really want to have a strong start to your career. You might want to consider that full-time MBA program to really help solidify the early years of your career. Now, it could be you want to earn a promotion, you want to take on additional responsibilities, you want to, receive more recognition in your profession, get those skills to become a business leader. Or going back to that ROI, you might want to hit that next salary bracket. You might want to be more competitive to achieve these promotions and continue upward movement within your current company. So accelerating your career is a huge reason why we see a lot of students choosing to pursue an MBA. And we'll talk a little bit about the career aspects from each of our different programs. But getting started, let's go ahead and talk about our professional evening and professional online program. So Michael, what are some of the biggest differences between our professional evening program and our professional online program?
All right, Riley, let's jump in and talk about those. There aren't too many differences. I'll preface it by saying that for both the online and the professional evening program. But the main differences would be our online program. The platform is going to be online. You'll be taking mostly asynchronous courses as you're going through and completing your MBA courses. The RTP, or professional program, is at our RTP location. And that's going to be located just a little bit closer to the Durham side in the triangle. There are lots of great companies around there. And so you're really going to campus in the evening and you are taking classes on site for the professional evening program. A few other key differences. Looking at the professional program, our students have an average of about 11 years or so of post-baccalaureate work experience. And for our online students, they have about 8 years or so on average. Now, some quick similarities for both programs. They're very flexible, so you can complete them in as early as 21 months and as late as 6 years. So you can really kind of customize and tailor your own schedule as you're going through both of those programs. And it's also flexible to where if you're taking, let's say, classes for the professional program, you're able to take classes online and vice versa. So it's very flexible in how you want to complete that degree as you're going through, working towards that MBA. So let's talk about when you are applying, what does the admissions committee look for? I do just want to mention quickly that we have a holistic approach when we are looking at our applications. That means that we're looking at everything that you have to offer. So let's say if you're a little bit worried about a GPA or a test score or years of work experience, we're looking at everything you have to offer. So I would not worry about that. There's not one thing that's going to have us say, oh, no, this person's not good enough. That's absolutely not how it works. We are looking at all the great things that you have to offer. The minimum work experience requirement for both the online and professional program is 2 years. So that is something that you want to make sure you have under your belt before you start to apply. We will require a statistics course as a prerequisite. NC State offers this course along with other schools as well. And we're happy to, of course, answer any questions about that if you think maybe you're already qualified with the stats class, if you've already come from maybe a STEM major from undergrad. And just to touch quickly on the GPA, our GPA range for both programs is anywhere between about a 3.2 and 3.4. And again, keep in mind that this is just an average range. We truly have GPAs kind of all over the place. And we are looking at everything you have to offer. So I will stop there. Riley, do you want to talk a little bit about the perks of the professional evening and online program when it comes to career?
Of course. So with our professional evening and professional online program, like Michael had mentioned, there's a lot of flexibility there. So this program is designed for working professionals. You have your work responsibilities, you have your personal responsibilities, and this program is designed to seamlessly fit in with all of those responsibilities as you continue your career while you're pursuing this education. Now, on the career side of things, we have a phenomenal career management center who really works to meet all students where they are. So whether you are a career accelerator, you are looking to hit that next salary bracket, get that promotion, climb vertically within your organization, or you're looking to make a little bit of a change, our career center has on average, and I know this sounds like a lot, something going on once every 10 days for our professional students. That could be networking, that could be resume help, that could be interview prep, that could be networking with a company. There are so many different career opportunities for our students. So really, with our professional students, it's whatever you are hoping to gain from the Career Center, you'll be able to get that. Now, the career is not as built in to the professional evening and online program, but you still have access to every single one of those career resources. And we want to make sure that we can deliver on whatever career goals you have moving forward. Now, another huge benefit of our program is it is not only for business majors previously. This program is designed to meet students from all academic backgrounds, whether you were physics, all the way through education. And if you look at our class profiles online, typically it's less than 50% of our students come in with a business undergrad. We do see a lot of students that come in also with a STEM background. You're really looking to blend that technical, solid experience with some of those more hypothetical, theoretical leadership skills, management skills, with some really solid business acumen to help propel you for leadership moving forward. So with accepting all backgrounds, any questions you have about whether an MBA could be a good fit or if your background and experience is a match, just call us. We're always happy to explain and hear why you think an MBA matches with your experience. So that's enough about the evening and online program right now. Sarah, let's talk about our early admission 2+2 program and the qualifications.
Most definitely. So the Jenkins MBA Early Admission 2+2 program is a wonderful opportunity for current seniors in undergrad or recent graduates. So this program allows you to secure your seat in the full-time MBA program 2 years in advance, allowing you to go out into the field and gain valuable work experience for 2 years that is really going to be crucial to your classroom success. Now, during these 2 years of work experience, you'll be also able to participate in Jenkins MBA leadership development, as well as personal career coaching sessions offered by our Jenkins MBA Career Management Center. Now, some of the qualifications and prerequisites of the Jenkins MBA 2+2 early admission program include being a senior in your undergraduate institution or being a recent graduate, meaning that you must have graduated within 1 year while applying to our 2+2 program. Now, in regards to prerequisites, there are none. Those are the qualifications. During your 2+2 tenure, we'll be going over different activities, like I said, leadership development, as well as career coaching. And if you haven't met that introductory statistics class, you'll also be asked to complete that during your 2 years of work experience to prepare you for the full-time program. Now, some perks of the Jenkins MBA Early Admission 2+2 program include being automatically waived of your GMAT GRE exam, as well as receiving automatically up to a $5,000 scholarship to help ease that stress upon entering into the full-time MBA coursework. Well, I know I mentioned the full-time MBA program just now. Let's go into that and talk a little bit about the qualifications and prerequisites of that program. So, with our full-time MBA program, you are going to be, just like Riley and Michael had mentioned in the professional programs, to take that introductory statistics class. If you're not sure if one of your undergraduate classes will qualify or be the equivalent to that statistics class, we'd be more than happy to talk to you about that. In regards to work experience, the full-time MBA program does not require any post-baccalaureate work experience. However, it is preferred. On average, our students have about 5 years of work experience before entering into the full-time MBA program. Now, Riley, do you want to talk a little bit about the timeline of the full-time program?
Of course. So this is one of the key differences between our professional evening and professional online program and our full-time MBA program. Our program is lockstep. So start to finish, you're coming in with a cohort, and it is a 21-month long program. So you come in with your cohort and you graduate with that cohort in that 21-month time frame. Now, during that 21-month time frame, your first year is going to consist of your core classes, all of those core business skills, those foundational accounting, finance, strategy courses that you'll be taking that will set you up for that second year, which is really where you're able to dive into your specialty area, the courses, that depth area that you're really looking to focus in and gain that really specific depth knowledge in. Now, there is a phenomenal opportunity that is available to all of our students, not just the full-time program, evening and online. This applies to you as well. We have global experiences. These global experiences will take place typically during fall, spring break, summer break, if you choose to take advantage of them. They are course credit bearing global experiences, meaning that you get class credit for doing this. They're typically 7 to 10 days long and are topic specific. So some of our most popular and longest running global experiences are the Art and Science of Negotiation in Paris, France, and Innovation Systems in Munich, Germany. Now, these are on hold right now, but we are looking forward to returning to these global experiences when it is safe to do so. And some locations we've been in the past are Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Beijing, Shanghai, and we were planning our Raleigh residency for our professionals, not in Raleigh, actually in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So we're looking forward to these opportunities again. But once again, this is not a requirement, but a really phenomenal experience if you are interested in getting that global perspective while you're in the MBA program. So now let's talk a little bit about the full-time program and summer internships. So Michael, what are these internships?
Of course. So once you've gone through all of your core courses, you've taken some other courses too, maybe started with some courses in your concentration, you will have the chance during your first summer in the program to take on an internship and to really put everything that you've learned directly into practice. You'll, of course, have the support of the Career Management Center there, and they will be helping you with the resume review and the interviewing and really setting you up for success when it comes to the internship. But that will be what will be happening your first summer. And then after that, you'll be finishing up in your second year by taking all of the rest of the courses that you will need to in your concentration area and really kind of working towards your graduation at that point. Sarah, what about graduate assistantships?
Most definitely. So, our full time MBA program has a lot of opportunity for financial aid packages. These include scholarships, grants, as well as our coveted graduate assistantship positions. Graduate assistantships positions can be covering partial to full tuition in exchange for you working for a department within the business school a certain set amount of hours per week. You can apply for these graduate assistantships as well as other forms of financial aid in our application. So you don't need to fill out a separate application or go looking elsewhere. It is all in our Jenkins MBA general application. Now, also, you might be wondering about the exam. While the GMAT and GRE exams are waived for our professional evening and online candidates, as well as our 2+2 students, it is required for our full-time MBA entrants. Now, if you're interested about waivers, perhaps you had a lot of work experience, or perhaps you had an exceptional undergraduate GPA. We've been more than happy to send you our GMAT GRE waiver request form. So how do you get in contact with us in case you have questions or are interested in that form, Riley?
So if you have questions or are interested in that form, or you're not sure at this point in time if you're qualified for the program or what to do to make yourself the most competitive candidate, one of the things you can do is send us an email, and we'll make sure after we finish this live to get all of our contact information in the comments. You can send us an email. It is a tried and true method. We always are happy to reply to emails if that works best. Or another option is to schedule a phone consultation. A phone consultation gives you the opportunity to speak with one of us, a member of the admissions committee who works with your specific program of interest, to answer any questions about the program. We can talk about your qualifications. We can talk about the pros and cons. We can answer any questions that you have. So phone consultation is a fantastic way to get that one-on-one opportunity to learn a little bit more about the program. Now, Michael, what are some other ways that people can continue learning about the Jenkins MBA?
I think another great way is similar to right now, attending some of our virtual events. We have so many great ways of engaging our prospective students, allowing them to get to know some of our current students in the program, our Career Management Center. And as Riley said, we'll be at these events too. So any questions that you have, we are so happy to answer them. We love getting to know our prospective students, and we hope that you'll join us for even more of our virtual events down the road.
Very well said, Michael. Well, thank you all so much for joining us once again for another Facebook Live, this time to learn about the qualifications for the program. Like we've said, any questions, anything that we can do to help, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. But as you move forward thinking about pursuing an MBA, we know it is a big decision. So do your research. Don't be afraid to ask us questions. We are here to help you navigate the admissions process and avoid any of those surprises. So anything that you need, please let us know. We're happy to help however we can, and we look forward to speaking with you all, hopefully in the near future. But stay tuned for other Facebook Lives that we'll have coming up and other events. We will drop the link to our upcoming Jenkins MBA events in the chat below. But thank you all for joining. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we look forward to speaking with you all soon. Bye-bye.